Hi again, this is Sarah Jeremiah Wilson of Wisdom for Women Only and the Born Again Bride YouTube channel. I did a video a little bit earlier today that talked about our work ethic. And something I forgot to put in there was that as Christians, a really good reason why we need to show up for work when we're really able to is because when we don't, someone else is left holding the bag. Someone else on our work team is going to be doing part or all of our job for us, and it's really dumping on them. I put a little note on that video addressing this. You know, we're supposed to love our neighbors as ourselves. Would we be happy if one of our coworkers did that to us? You know, I've known of people in work situations that are not ethical and not loving. We need to be the lights on a hill in a very dark world. This planet is very dark. Most people are very selfish. And that is the first thing Christ tells us to crucify, is self. So if we're truly ill, and especially if we're contagious, you know, staying home is actually doing an act of kindness. If there's anything we're able to do from our home, if we're well enough to do it and not having a really high fever or something, you know, we should try to do it. But if not, then when we get back, we're just going to have to make sure we do as much as we can to help others and to pick up the workload that we had left. You know, so if there's something truly wrong with us, but if we're just, you know, not feeling well, or we're depressed, or we got into a fight with a relative or a loved one or a husband or something, and we're just feeling bummed out, or just a bad day, or, oh, woe is me, my life is miserable, and my head hurts. I mean, if we have chronic headaches, well, that's our baseline. They make medicine for that, Tylenol, ibuprofen, whatever your doctor would say it's safe for you. So stomach ache, that sort of thing, you know, we need to show up for work. If we have a cold and we're not terribly contagious, or we can isolate ourselves or wear a little face mask to prevent ourselves from coughing on others, we need to go to work. You know, if we have some carpal tunnel from typing all the time and our hands hurt a little bit, well, wear a wrist splint at night if your doctor says that that would be beneficial to you, and we need to go to work. Most of us are going to have ailments and maladies. We're not going to feel like we did when we were 20 years old, for those of us who are no longer 20. We need to think about our coworkers. They come before us. You know, I like to say that this life that God has me living right now is not about me. It's about God, and it's about you and everybody else on the planet. So for the rest of us, we can all say the same thing. This life that God has us living, He wants us living for Him in His way, and to think about others. It's not about us. It's about God. It's about His will, and it's about blessing others. And one of the best ways we can bless others is not by saying, oh, God bless you, sister, or I'm praying for you, sister, but to actually help our sisters and brothers in the workplace by not dumping on them, you know. Are we going to feel fantastic every minute of every day? No, probably not. Does that mean we have an excuse to go home? Well, we sure don't want our coworkers doing that to us, because I know my coworkers are very diligent. They work very hard, and they would not want me to pick up their load if they were capable of doing it themselves and were not truly sick. Even when some of my coworkers are truly sick, because we have laptops and we do computer work, you know, some of us are able to work from home, and you know, I feel really bad for them because I know they're feeling miserable, but I am so grateful for their kindness to me. I want to do that for them. So we need to help each other, and we need to think about the others more than we think about ourselves. It's not easy to do. That's what the Spirit does. The flesh doesn't want to do that at all. But our lives on this planet are all about crucifying flesh. And there's a scripture, Galatians 2:20, for I am crucified with Christ. Nevertheless I live. Yet not I, but Christ liveth in me. In the life that I now live in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of God, who loves me and gave Himself for me. So we need to be as self-sacrificing as our Master. Thank you very much. Have a good day.